Hello, friends. I'm here with 17 different types of Pringles. You know, because why not? These are all the Pringles I could find in 2 stores. I think there might be a couple missing, but I don't give a shit. So I don't think this is going to be too bad. At least not like the Oreo one, which, speaking of, after I did that, whenever I go to the grocery store and I see the Oreo section, I genuinely, like, fucking wince. I have a revulsion. I cannot look at those anymore. Really what these videos are like me crushing any like interest I had in, like, oh, maybe I'll try every Oreo. That might be fun. No, you fucking idiot. It's gonna be the worst experience of your life. Let's just jump down to it. This is original. I haven't had original Pringles. I don't really get Pringles. Like, I like chips a lot, but I don't. Pringles are never my first choice. So I haven't had original Pringles. Once you pop, the fun don't stop. Is that still a tagline they do? I don't fucking know. But let's see if that holds true. Yeah, I gotta show you this as if this matters. That's actually not as salty as I remember. They're kind of... Like, they're alright. I mean, I'll eat them. I'll eat a few of these, but... I remember these being way saltier. These are a little bland. Maybe they were like, we're giving kids heart attacks, let's tone down the salt, or I don't know, but it's okay. It just kind of tastes like dried potatoes and salt. The mouthfeel is very grainy. Anyway, these are fine. They're perfectly harmless. Now, this was my favorite flavor as a kid. You got sour cream and onion. Look at these Pringles. They're jumping in. They're ready to be dipped into this shit. I always really liked this growing up. Let's see if it lives up to my nostalgic expectations. This one's got... It looks the same as the other one. Oh yeah. This shit's fucking legit. Why would you waste your time with these? These are a waste of time. But these are some of the best sour cream and onion flavored anything. Like, I could put this powder on a dog shit and it would taste amazing. It's like really tangy and creamy, and it's got that great oniony flavor. It's got, like, I love when onion snacks they're not a bunch of pussies about their onion flavor. Like, this has a good creamy onion flavor and kind of on the sweeter end too. Like, they're not as salty as like Lay's. This is a dope ass sour cream and onion chip. This is the bar that the other Pringles are gonna have to meet. Still really good, just as good as I remember. I could eat this whole can, and I'm tempted, but I'm not going to. It's almost like eating like a creamy onion soup. It's that good. Fuck! I just want to get through the ones that I know I've had before. This is cheddar cheese. These used to be called Cheesums, I remember. But now they're called cheddar cheese, because they're masquerading as real food. These ones have a nice orange tinge to them. They're not bad. I remember liking these a lot more. It's kind of a muted cheese flavor. Like, it's salty and a little cheesy, but almost tastes kind of muddy. Like a muted, muddy cheese flavor. Like any other cheese snack, like a Cheeto or a Cheez-It or a Dorito, kicks this. This is kind of bland too. Something about the construction of a Pringle has this, since they're like dried potatoes, like sort of formed together into a weird bastardization of a chip. They have like a weird graininess that, like, I feel like gets in the way. It's okay. I'd rather have this than like original. It's alright. It's okay. I've had better cheese snacks though. Alright, here's the pizza ones. Now, disclaimer, I was craving these pretty recently and I got some, and I gotta say, the first one you're like, oh, that's pretty good, and then you eat another one and you're like, oh, I'm fucking sick of these. But let's give it the old taste test. These ones are real red. Look at that shit. These are very overwhelming. Like, I like them, but I couldn't eat a ton of these. It just tastes like tomato paste, and someone took all the herbs in a spice cabinet, like oregano and basil and all that, and just poured it all on like a fucking potato. It packs a punch. Like, it's better than this baby shit in terms of flavor. Like, this is artificial, but this is pizza. Oh fuck, this is like Chef Boyardee this idea of a pizza is what these taste like. I mean, like I said, they're pretty satisfying. Like, I'm still eating them, but that pleasure won't last. The pizza pleasure won't last with these. You will get sick of these. Be warned. All right, let's get these boring ones out of the way. This is original lightly salted. Now, it's 50% less sodium. I thought those original ones were bland as shit. I cannot imagine what these are gonna taste like. There's like no salt on that. I don't think I taste a single granule of salt on this. Let me compare. All right, original, reduced salt. That one definitely has salt on it. I don't think there's a single salt molecule on this. I don't think these Pringles have ever heard the word salt before. With that said, you can taste the potato more, but the potato flavor in Pringles isn't that good. Like, this isn't like I kind of like baked Lay's. You know, they have that nice sort of light potato-y flavor. Pringles don't have that much potato flavor because they're barely potatoes to begin with. They're like a bunch of potato corpses mashed into a disc or whatever. So you're just kind of tasting bland potato construction paper. They're okay. I mean, they're harmless. They don't taste bad, but they don't taste like much. It tastes like potato mush and paper. So then I'll try with the reduced fat one then. 25% less fat than regular potato chips. Yeah, because these are barely potato. Okay. Huh. These are way crunchier. I like these more than these. Yeah, like, these are a little mushier. Like, this has a nice crispness to it, I guess because it's less fat, so it's more real potato or something. I don't know what's going on here. Maybe they're more crackery? I don't know. I like this more. This is a much better crisp to it. These, the more Pringles I'm eating, the more sick I am of this texture, of this mush, this potato mush that just turns into. But this has substance to it. It's one of the few times where I'm like, you know, the reduced fat one, I actually kind of prefer it to the other one. The lightly salted one, no. It's just a bad, mushy, non-anything version of the original. But if you are interested in having healthier Pringles, these are I actually kind of like these. I would rank these over these. Now this is all unexplored territory, I think I've had some of these, but I don't remember. This is all new shit. I remember sour cream and onion, original, and cheese. So let's just grab shit. All right. Barbecue. It's got Pringles on a skewer. Can you imagine how sad that would be to receive that at a barbecue? Just 2 Pringles and a whole tomato and a pepper and half an onion. Got a little bit of brown tinge to it. Those are very sweet. I like these. They're very sweet. They have kind of like a, you know, that stereotypical barbecue chip flavor where it's like sweet and a little smoky. I could see myself eating a lot more of these than the pizza ones. These ones I know will get nasty. These ones are not, they're not so cloyingly sweet like the pizza ones where I feel like I'd have fatigue. I like barbecue chips in general. This is a pretty solid barbecue flavor. Pretty good, pretty good. This joins sour cream and onion as the only two so far as I would maybe eat the whole can. This is, no, sour cream and onion is like S tier. This is like B tier. All right, honey mustard. They smell like honey mustard. Interestingly enough, not nearly as sweet as the barbecue ones, even though these have like a honey component to them. These are pretty good. And it's way more sweet than mustardy, but there's a little bit of that mustard tang, that little sour tang. No, these are pretty legit. I would put these on an A tier for sure. They're subtly sweet. I mean, they're sweet, but they're not like the pizza or the barbecue where they're like punch you in the dick sweet. I really like these actually. Damn, I did not know they made honey mustard Pringles, but this might be if I get Pringles, which after this I'll probably never get Pringles again in my life. But if I did, I would pick these up. These are pretty good. Ranch. These have a little bit of white powder. I'm so sick of eating potato mush. These taste pretty good. They taste like ranch, but without the sweetness of ranch. Like, imagine like buttermilk ranch, but all the creamy sweetness is gone and it's just the salt and herbs. I would expect these to taste kind of like the sour cream and onion ones, but all the sweet creaminess of the sour cream and onion is like absent from this chip. It's just kind of like herbs of ranch and salt. So a little one note for me, but they're not bad. They're not bad. Let's see if cheddar and sour cream will be a better experience for me, because I seem to like the sour cream. I am a creamy boy, after all. I don't know what that means. Cheddar and sour cream ruffles are my favorite chip of all time. Let's see how these stack up. They got a slight orange tinge. Oh. Okay. I don't fuck with that. These have what these are missing. This tastes like cheese and mud. Fuck this. Throw it in the garbage. This adds a nice little sweet creaminess to that salty cheese. That's pretty good. These taste like what I remember cheeseums tasting like. These completely obliterate cheddar cheese. Like, get this. Just stop making these. These are dog shit compared to these. This is the alpha, and this is the little bitch that you just need to discard in the ocean or something. Salt and vinegar. It's a divisive flavor. I tend to appreciate it, but it's never my favorite. Smells very vinegary. Wow, oh, yeah, that's very vinegary. These are very sour. Almost like overwhelmingly vinegar as opposed to salt. They're not bad. And if you like salt and vinegar, especially vinegar, you're gonna love these chips. Or crisps, or whatever the fuck Pringles call themselves. Potato crisps. They're a little much, so for me, they're not like my favorite. But I recognize, listen, I know salt and vinegar, people who are sluts for salt and vinegar, they love their fucking vinegar. Oh yeah. That's so vinegary. This is definitely like a sometimes chip, but I can appreciate it. I respect it, but it's vinegary as fuck. If you like that, you'll really like these. If you like the vinegar part of salt and vinegar. My tongue feels like I've just been pouring different kinds of salt on it, which essentially I've been doing, but wow, that's a lot of salt. Extra hot chili and lime. Well, let's see how hot these are. Are these like hot for like grandmas or what? I'll be the judge of that. It's got a nice red tinge. These are way crunchier than the other ones in a great way. Like these ones, the reduced fat ones, have the same kind of texture as this. This is what all Pringles should be like in terms of crunchiness. Like it's just mushy fatigue after a while, but this is a fucking chip. Hear that? You hear that shit? So that alone elevates this way up. I love the crunchiness of it. It's almost like, not kettle chip crunchy, but it's like, it's getting there. It's like as crunchy as a Pringle can get. And this is fucking good. Tastes like Flamin' Hot Cheeto. Got that nice chili pepper flavor. The lime actually works really well with it. It's got the nice tang, adding it onto that spice. And the spice is pretty legit. Like, it's not like I'm dying or anything, but it's got a nice little heat to it. These are fucking good. I could eat a whole can of these. Like, lime doesn't always work for me in these kind of snacks, but these are fucking delicious. S tier. Like, I love the heat. The crunch is great. The lime works perfectly with those peppers. That's good shit. Why can't all other Pringles, like half these Pringles are nothing. This is good ass shit. Going off the heat train, this is jalapeno. I think I've had these, it's been a long time ago, I think. All right, jalapeno. These taste like jalapenos. Not sweet, just like salty, spicy, not even too salty, just kind of like nice spice. They're very subtle. Heat's a pretty good heat. They're just jalapeno flavor, and I love jalapenos. That's pretty good. Like, it doesn't like punch you in the face with flavor like some of the other ones, like the extra hot one. That's good. That's a pretty solid chip. I appreciate that it doesn't go overboard in the saltiness or sweetness. All right, apparently these are new. Pringles Wavy, classic salted. So I was saying I like crunchier Pringles. Maybe this will solve my shit of like my gripes with the texture, or maybe not. They are definitely wavy. I mean, they're thicker, but they're not necessarily crunchier. It's just kind of double the mush. Classic salt flavor. It seems like these are a little more salty than the original. I'd prefer to have these over those. But like, compared to the extra hot ones, these just have a pleasing, nice crunch. While these ones, it's like a deceptive crunch. Like you feel like, oh, it's crunchy, and it's, oh no, it's just kind of mushy. They're okay. I don't feel super strong about them. Oh my god, I've had so much potato mush. All right, sweet and tangy barbecue, but the wavy ones. Starting to feel that Pringle fatigue. These are covered in shit. Look at that. Oh whoa, they're very sweet. Same kind of problem. Not problem, but for me, they're not. They're just kind of double mush. They're crunchy at first, but then they turn into double mush. The sweetness is very, very sweet. Almost like peanut butter or something. I'm not sure what they did to make it that way, but if I'm comparing these to the regular barbecue, oh my god, I gotta eat more of these. These definitely have a more like tomato and spices and, you know, garlicky. And this is just like peanut butter or something weird. It's just like, maybe it's the molasses, but it's too sweet. It needs that sort of like garlic herbiness of the regular barbecue. Okay, 2 more. Here's Wavy again. Fire roasted jalapeno. Oh, what? These are weird. There must be some kind of artificial smoke flavor in here, but it's not good. Like, it is ruining the jalapeno flavor. Like, I don't know what the fuck is in this. Like, it tastes like artificial smoke or something. Like, the regular jalapeno chip has some purity to it. It tastes just like jalapenos. This tastes like a jalapeno, but someone poured a little gasoline over it or something like that. It's not good. Oh god. Too many Pringles. Okay, last one, and this one, roasted turkey. So for backstory on this, they only had 1 can of this. It was high up on a shelf. I feel like this is cursed or forbidden, or like people are not supposed to eat this. So I had to get one. I had to get this. That smells disgusting. I understand what they were going for. Like, it initially kind of tastes like turkey or chicken soup or something, but it has like a weird... Oh, there's definitely notes of chicken soup. It's very salty. Imagine someone took chicken soup, poured way too much salt in it, and it's like, I don't know what all these spices mean. Just put all of them in there. And then, oh, there's dust in the cabinet? Throw some dust in there too for flavor. It's like musty, vaguely chicken... I guess turkey, but vaguely poultry, but not, and musty. Tastes like what you imagine a spice cabinet would taste like, including the cabinet part. Like, you just pour them all in your mouth, pour a little bit of Campbell's chicken noodle soup, and then you licked the inside of a dusty cabinet. That's what these would taste like. All right, that was 17 Pringles. I'm distressingly full right now. I hate that I'm full on Pringles. That's not a meal. I'd say the best sour cream and onion is king. It's always been, always will be. I really liked the honey mustard a lot. Oh, yeah, I fucking loved these. Extra hot chili and lime. These are great. This is like the queen. Barbecue's pretty good. So I'd say like those 5 are probably my favorite. And, oh, cheddar and sour cream's really good too. On the next tier, it's like cheddar and sour cream, ranch, jalapenos good. That's about it. Everything else, oh, the reduced fat, that's pretty good. Everything else is skippable or gross. Also, too mushy. Overall, too mushy. Except these. Damn, I'm gonna have more of these right now. Even though I had too many Pringles. These are fucking good. Damn, that's a good show. Fuck. Okay, bye.